Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And if you are new, a special welcome for you. I am a little bit excited. I did a bit of a pre-shuffle because I wanted to ask, well, what is it that the collective needs to know about today? And I was so delighted because I saw this card of the soulmate along with the high priestess with a Ace of Cups underneath. I am going to cut, but I want to grab this soulmate. We do have the card of the new moon. Whoever it is that you are, I feel like you're manifesting a brand new relationship. And I feel as though you've known that this person is going, it's like they're incoming. You know that they've been within your orbit, but you might have been worried, like, why aren't they showing up? Because the key ingredient in order to attract in this brand new soulmate is going to be about love yourself first, and then you'll be able to magnetize the love from someone externally. So I want to have a look at who is this person and how are they going to contribute to your life? Because after I go to cut, spiritual cleansing is showing up. We have spiritual cleanse, air, oh man, veiled. We also have the card of knowledge, and at the top, got the card of truth. Water. Jealousy. I'm hearing mastering your head over heart, mind over matter. Um, the truth of I get some of this is that there's the truth of a previous relationship is finally exiting out of your life. Whoever this previous person was, even if they were a huge pain in the ass, they were still part of a soul contract. But as you've been learning how to get rid of this person out of your life, a past situation, it's finally making room for somebody brand new. I get the sense that whoever this individual is going to be, there's going to be a lot of healing when it comes to your thought space, what you think about love in the first place, but it's going to be very, very revealing. I feel as though there's something within your subconscious that has been locked away. And whoever this person is, it's as though they're going to be opening up. And it's nothing, evil or pernicious like a Pandora's box. I really feel as though you've had something hidden away. I think you hid it away from yourself out of fear because of trauma. Sometimes we just want to forget the bad things that have happened, but when we forget, we sometimes can forget the lesson that's involved with it. And I feel like this person is going to be bringing up a brand new side of yourself, or at least a part of you that you've never been able to connect with before. Because it is interesting that we do have the card of water and jealousy. Water is about your emotional self and even how you act and react to other people's energies. The moon comes in and impacts the tides. The moon is so extraordinarily powerful that it even shifts the surface of the earth because of its gravitational force. But there's something about this person. I get a lot of love, adoration. It's this feeling as though they're showering you, but it's not karmic. Like I want to get dive into some tarot here in a moment, but it's really going to highlight how your previous relationships were entrenched in jealousy. It's going to really highlight how you have been selling yourself short. There's a huge lesson involved with understanding other people's desire to keep you small. And I'm just genuinely excited about this. Okay, I want to grab the romance angels. It's so rare that I can bring my romance angels out. I'm always such a Debbie Downer when it comes to relationships. But with this channel, with where we are at, we have to talk to folks and we have to reach out to people like you who've been struggling with toxic relationships, because there's no sense in constantly perpetuating connections with people that are contributing to your anxiety, that are contributing to your depression, and contributing to this idea that you have to stay small. And I'm always encouraging folks, don't look to other people to prove that you are lovable, to prove that you are right, to prove that you are sane. And that's because that's how we get into, disease, mental illness, genuine confusion, and we just waste resources. But before I go to shuffle, I have worth waiting for. Like, I just want to kind of tune in to make sure that we have the right feeling about who the soulmate is, because when they show up, you will be suspicious. Because often when things seem too good to be true, you do need to question that. And even with this person questioning it, it's not bad. Like, you shouldn't allow your fear to inform you, but how is it that this person's going to be shifting your frequency? And what does it mean to all of you guys? Okay, so we have you deserve love. Oh, I love that. You deserve love. You are deserving of love. This is going to be the person that, now that you've done so much of the inner work, I keep encouraging you, be honest with yourself as to be honest with others. And even if it's like, if you shared your past experiences with this person, I feel like they're going to be able to handle your light. Yeah, true love. Like, what true love is all about. It's got attraction. Oh, I'm so excited. Release your ex. Yes. Very soon. Yeah, this is going to be the person who is going to make you feel like, okay, this is proof that my past dysfunction is finally over. This is going to be my physical evidence that I am worthy of better things. Now, I will have to give you this quick warning. Like, this is timeless. This could happen at any point within your life. This could be something that happened to you last week. This is something that could be incoming and future influence. So I'm just going to trust that whoever you are, you're here and seeing this message at the right time in divine timing. So, um, okay, let's get a read on how this person feels about you, and we'll maybe get a little bit more advice on how it is that you can navigate this. But this is going to, I'm just so drawn towards this card. Like, this is really important because you need to let go of the past. Because if you don't let go of the past, your view of this person could be colored and distorted, and you could miss out on a really, really good thing. Now, for some of you, this other person could be struggling with this, and you might need to give them a little bit of space to sort of allow them to get their bearings. So place the energy wherever it makes sense to you. But, I'm going to do a reshuffle here now that we've had a look at the High Priestess in the Tower. This is coming. I think some of you just like, when? Soon. When is soon? I don't know. Again, energy is timeless. I know. Berries is mean today. Uh, let's have a look at the nature of your guys' connection, business, romantic, platonic, a little bit of column A, B, and C. We'll also have a look at how they may act and react in your physical environment. We'll also ask how they feel about you from the soul space. We'll get a message for you just to kind of help you keep, I'm hearing keep yourself anchored in so that you don't fly away. But I'm curious what the universe wants you to know, and what is the potential final outcome. Like, in some ways, I really want to figure out what is the purpose of this relationship. Because sometimes when I do private readings with folks, the question often can be is, well, I really like this person. I love having them in my life, but are they going to leave me? And there's some kind of anxious attachment for some of you. I want you to be aware of it, because a healthy, loving, true love relationship, yeah, because I have reconciliation, and it's safe for you to love. Like, reconciling that true love does exist, but true love is the kind where you can allow people to enter and exit your life with grace and ease, because, you know, physical death is a way of, like, leaving a relationship, breaking up, moving away, blocking. There's all kinds of ways where relationships can end, and they always do come to an end. So, without sounding too bleak, I want to talk to that one person who's really worried and still struggling with wanting to hold on to all of their relationships because they're still really struggling with being alone. And again, if that's you, it's okay. I want you just to be kind to yourself and be open to allow things to enter and exit your life with ease. So, what is it that we can know about this person? So, we got Four of Pentacles. There's this sort of, like, the story starts off with a little bit of hesitation. Um, and I think that's okay. Like, sometimes when you meet somebody brand new, it's just really good to, first of all, keep connecting with yourself. Like, how is it that I actually feel about this person? Making sure that your emotions aren't swept away in a direction that could be misleading. Because I feel like this sense of excitement coming from whoever it is that this energy is. So we got Seven of Cups, Four of Cups at the base over here. This is like 11 cups. 11 cups reduces to a 2. That's a very interesting way of looking at these. Because it's sort of as though the relationship, whoever the soulmate is, it's sort of like its first impression is going to be, oh, there are options? That's cool. Is that the option that is this what I want to do? And I'm actually kind of okay with this being cuppy energy instead of wands, because wands is the frequency where you just go in, dive in, you don't take into consideration any of the warning signs, you dismiss it, you skip over stuff. This one's like, let's just make sure, like, is this adding to my ability to cleanse my energy, or is this getting lodged up in my etheric body and I'm having a difficult time? Like, this feels very introspective. I really feel as though you and this other person, you're asking yourselves these questions. And I'm going to say right off the bat, try not to be too telepathic when you meet this person. In some ways, it's going to be important just to observe them, let them be who it is that they are. And again, keep yourself so detached, because this could be somebody that you meet for a week and you may never speak to them ever again, but it was just enough of an impact on your soul to change course, change direction. What's the nature of your connection? Five of Cups. This is somebody who's been through it. I believe that you and this person, you both have been through hell and back. Let's grab some clarity. Oh, no, no, yeah, okay. Wild unknown. Yeah, okay, we've got the Knight of Cups. I feel like both of you have a story. And that's where I think this person's going to be so beneficial to you, because this is going to really clear the air on how you've been navigating your relationships in the past. But I feel like this person, they're going to be drawn to your life as sort of a catalyst. But let's have a look at this Five of Cups. Like, a past version of you could have gotten trauma bonded, but there's something lovely. Like, you guys feel as though you're on the same level. I think both of you are trying to release your ex. Like, I get a lot of mirroring from this person. And so that's why it's going to be very important to be very detached. There's something that your guides and ancestors are trying to communicate with you to help you understand your journey, your past bullshit, how you act and react around family. Like, there's I feel like you guys have a lot in common. We do have the card of the Empress at the top. Yeah, oh, see the Hierophant. This person has a key. It's not the key to your salvation, but it's the key to help you with the Hanged Man over here to understand why you have been stuck. And there's something about just talking it out because air is conversational, but I love it that it's being accompanied with the card of water, sort of taking like yin yang, opposites attract. Oh, this feels so healing. Like I've got a wave of chills because it's like both of you are going to be in your feminine energy. Both of you are going to be feeling as though you can just be around each other. It doesn't feel performative, which is really, really nice. How are they going to act in the 3D on the surface? Knight of Pentacles. Um, it's going to feel like they're going to be aloof or doing their own thing. But this is a Knight of Pentacles who is independent. In some ways, I think that's kind of part of the attraction. It's sort of like you guys chit chat and talk, and then they walk off and they do their thing. You walk off and do your own thing. Then you come back together and share information again. Because there's one thing about attraction I had to learn the hard way. Because attraction, most people think about it as sex, sexuality. However, attraction is not to if you look at attraction, pardon me, from that sort of primal, feral, early human sort of lizard brain perspective, yes, okay, we need to make more babies in order to have strong genes and Darwinian evolution, blah, 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 blah. Like that is one perspective that you can look at attraction. But when we're on the journey of consciousness and self-awareness, attraction needs to be about information. Like you're on a journey right now where you need to meet people in order to gain information, to gain insights, to help you get better at cleansing your energy and understand what's going on with your conscious and unconscious self. Because again, something has been buried, something has been hidden, and that's a very common symptom of trauma. So we got the devil underneath all of it. So let's see what's at the top. Got the Son of Swords. Okay, and the Seven of Swords. Oh man. Okay, so the reason why the devil is showing up, this person on the surface, like I feel like you're going to feel this sense of obsession about them, or they could have their own, it's almost like a hobby, something that they're interested in. Yeah, we got Ace of Wands. So this is a first time we're seeing any kind of fiery energy. Get one more. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody that they have struggled with being impulsive, and they've also struggled with energies where they just kind of say whatever it is off the top of their head, but it's not really true. It's not really honest. I think this person has been on a journey where they've struggled being flippant, trying to get people's attention on a situation. Again, this is somebody that I think you're going to be working with, and it's going to be co-healing. It's kind of these things where the universe does send you the resources when you ask for it. Sometimes it's through therapy, sometimes it's through tarot. Whoa, and I just threw a bunch of cards. Okay, so attraction. Yeah, I threw the Ace of Wands and the Devil on the card of attraction. Yeah, because this person, and this could be you as well, have both been attracted to, okay, well, I have to go and find someone who's physically attractive. Okay, we have to make attraction all about sex. And this person has had to sort of slow themselves down. Whoa, I just got that through my right hand ear. They've been through it and they've had to learn some nasty lessons. And there's something about like, you'll find them physically attractive. They're going to find you physically attractive as well. But because both of you are secretly going through this spiritual ascension, you're going to be saying a lot without saying much at all. Like this, it's almost borderline telepathic. How are they going to feel about you and your soul? Ace of Pentacles. Oh, this feels really good. But here's the thing. I want you to bear this in mind. This person may or may not be the be all and end all in love and romance. There's actually something very practical about this person, and all of a sudden the Two of Wands came out, and it did land on their 3D self. But there's something about, because I'm sort of seeing it on the board where it's like you guys are in two completely different worlds, but there's something about both of you meeting is going to put you both onto the right path. There we go. Yeah. I want to call it an Ace of Wands again. That's not it. This is the Fool, Mother of Pentacles. Like, I really feel like this person's going to get you back on track. It's going to be so important to make sure that you do not get yourself caught up with this energy of doubt and self-doubt. This person is going to be doubting how it is that they feel about you, or even doubting how it is they feel about themselves. Because I talk to empaths and I talk to highly sensitive people, you haven't quite learned yet to tune into your own energy, tune into who it is that you truly are. And it's so easy to get swept up in other people's emotions. Let's get one more card here. Yeah. Six of Cups. Because I feel like you guys knew each other in a past life. And that's why it's going to feel a little bit confusing. This relationship, this interaction, it feels karmic, but not necessarily karmic as in you guys have to learn some nasty lessons together. It's more that you guys interacted in a past life. Oh my God, and the devil showed up underneath here. Like, I was just showing this at the base. There's a lot of devil energy, but that it feels like obsessive because both of you guys have struggled with some kind of weird obsession that has haunted both of you. I feel like both of you are going to be here to help each other realize there is hope. There is a new way that you can go about reality. But for now, this person, when they meet you, they're going to doubt everything. This is part of their karmic soul contract with you. They're going to really doubt that they can have a brand new beginning. And in some ways, they can't even believe that someone like you could exist because they have been really, really hurt in the past. Like, I'm getting like, people who've been lying to them, people, they've been getting into arguments nonstop, trying to, I'm getting a lot of like, it's not so much sexual abuse. It's more so manipulation through sexuality. And I think this person's just they've been confused. And again, you two are gonna have a lot in common with each other. What is it that you need to know at this time? Six of Cups. That's awesome. This is a confirmation. This is a past life contract. This is someone you feel like you've known them for a very, very long time. But what does it the viewer need to know? I keep hearing, are they the one? Are they the one? In some ways, I want to just say yes, but your guides are asking you to be very open about what it means to have the one, because you're on the wheel of karma and you're trying to resolve a bunch of lessons. Like, your soul has a desire to learn things. Like, you're an eternal being. You've been doing this for God knows how long. Like, in our earthly terms, you could have been doing the wheel of karma for the last million years, and our infinite, human puny brains can only process so much of the grand beauty that is eternity. So there's like, in some ways, I feel like you both need to meet up again. And even if you guys don't talk about it, you're going to be getting a lot of downloads in your dream space. Things are going to start making sense. God, and I will always emphasize this, keep a journal. Like, even the weird, like, some of you are trying to become writers and artists and teachers. Write this shit down. Like, this makes some lovely fiction. Like, there's something to be said about people come into our lives so that we can personally experience a relationship dynamic, and it's like a note on a guitar. Like, there's just, and when you bring all the notes together, it makes this beautiful song. Be so big picture about what this is supposed to be, because you have so many soulmates out there. Soulmates you will never meet in this lifetime, It'll be future lifetimes before you reconnect with them. But I get the sense of wanting to be home. This person feels homely. Like they just feel like a fellow star seed. Yeah, that Knight of Cups showed up again. Six of Swords. What do we got at the top? It's got Seven of Wands. Ace of Cups came back. Regardless of whatever downloads you get about this person, epiphanies, realizations, dreams, daydreams, or even through direct conversation with this soulmate of yours, it's supposed to help you dissolve the boundary to your own sense of self-love. Like, well, the Seven of Wands can be a lot about taking the higher ground. In this particular deck, it's in some ways laying aside the hostilities and still allowing your light to shine. The boundary still exists, but it's sort of like emphasizing more about who it is that you are, because you're more than just a sexual being. Your sexuality is only just a fraction of who it is that you are when it comes to your identity, your soul blueprint, things of that nature. And there's just this real ask, whoever this person is, you will remember them. And it's important. Don't prove that to this person. The proof just needs to be from within. As you are able to, you know, share what it is you need to share, observe what it is you need to see, just recognizing that you're getting so much information effortlessly just by getting to know this person. Because to get to know this person is to get to know yourself. How are you going to feel at the end of all this? Ten of Swords. This is going to be putting to bed a very challenging karmic cycle. It could be about your how you relate to other people, but this feels almost validating. Tens reduced back down to a one. This is a lovely reset, especially with how you think about yourself or how you wish to communicate. I feel like you're going to be opened up to a new level of how you want to relate to other people, because as you move forward, as you work towards your sense of inner happiness, we can't go about life on our own. We still need people to interact with. Like, even I think scientific principle, one organism cannot exist without the other. And this is learning how to be in, oh, what is it, like symbiotic relationship versus being prone to parasitic relationship. This feels very symbiotic. Because I know a lot of you guys are still trying to get away from the parasitic type relationships, but I really feel like, especially if this is the mental space, even just the old memories, even if you've removed the parasitic relationships from your life, it still can haunt you mentally and emotionally. But this person, there's just something about their soul blueprint that is just going to cleanse you. And all you had to do is just say, hi, how are you? So we do have the Mother of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's like, it's like there's no passion, but there is passion. There's it's kind of cold, a little bit calculated, you're sharing, but it's so magnetic. And I'm just asking you to embrace the paradox of this, because you're going to transform as a result, even if this is just one conversation with whoever this person is, because we do have the chariot along with the card of death. This is a transformative relationship. And I think both of you guys are going to be transforming. Again, it doesn't matter if you guys are going to be together for the short term or the long term. You guys keep meeting up with each other lifetime after lifetime. This person's going to help you open yourself up to a sense of truth, honesty, wisdom, power. And I feel like this relationship is going to be extremely activating. So, what is it that the universe wants my friend here to know as sort of some final thoughts? Especially when it comes to, how long do I wait? Who is this person going to be? How do I know when I find them? So at the base, yeah, Six of Wands, High Priestess came back, Ace of Cups came back, Ace of Wands. Oh, I love this. Your inner knowing is highly activated. Work on your own passion projects. If you want to find this person, you need to work on the stuff that you find enjoyable, the stuff that makes you feel excited about waking up first thing in the morning. What, like working towards things that make you excited and want to achieve to the next level just for the simple joy and pleasure of it. This person will be drawn towards your light, drawn towards your passion. Just keep focusing on your happiness, and this person is going to arrive in perfect time. I'm just saying. Wow. Well, whoever it is that you are, damn, I sincerely hope that this helped. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you like this style, please make sure to like the video on the way out. And if you're kind of curious about the next message, I highly recommend that you subscribe. And until I see you at the next one, I'm wishing you peace, love, and all the berries.